You say that you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like that. It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you want what I have. I have. You say that I'm psychotic, but then you like it like that. It's like every time the conversation changes, and I want you right back, right back. You say that I'm hypnotic, and that I caught you like that. It's like every time I walk into the room, you know you want what I have. I have. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving on. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back, but you love me like that. Light bulb goes off in your head. You say I'm a little lost. I love to make a mess. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Guess I'm a little
unconventional.
Guess I'm a little
Unconventional. What you want?
'Cause when I leave you like that, it's like every time I settle down, I turn around and want what I had. I know that it's a gamble to put your heart in my hands, but if you give me just a little time, I'll show you something you never had. Never had. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back. Moving in, moving on. Turn it on, turn it off. Can't tell if I love you right back, but you love me like that. Light bulb goes off in your head.
You say I'm a little odd.
I love to make a mess. Guess I'm a little unconventional. Guess I'm a little Guess I'm a little unconventional.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the show. Scuddy Pickle. Daddy darling. Sound check, check, you. Shit to me again tonight. Check, 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 check. Bring it down. Angela Critters. Angela Critters. It's Angela Ska. Ska, ska, ska. Hey, Nora. Nora the Stone Explorer. How you doing tonight? Welcome, Johnny Small Pepper. Johnny Small Pepper. Johnny Small Pepper. Scott Johnny. Stony Baker MD. I'm a little discombobulated. One lump or two. Sk, sk, sk. Dirty, rotten imbecile. Dirty, rotten imbecile. Sk, 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 sk. Mamuska. Dirty, rotten imbecile. Hey, Kimmy Kim. It's Kiki Kimmy Kim. That's Kimmy Kim. It's starting. It's Kimmy Kim. Brain tickles, tickle, tickle. TWP. Mamuska. TW. Welcome to the show. It's smoked out for me. Smoked out for me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yankee Cow, Yankee Cow, Yankee Cow, Yankee Cow. Smoked out 420. Judas Cradle, Judas Cradle. It's Judas Ska and it's Cradle and it's Ska Judas. Hey, Mama Bears cooking. It's Mama Bear. Ska Mama Bear. You're highly welcome. Tonight, we're going to be reading Anne Frank. It's the second most widely read book beside the Bible. Stories told by Beaky. Speaky Ska. You guys, give a warm welcome to Beaky. Let me check those audio settings on StreamYard. Keep checking on me like that, dude. Okay. Games, we're gonna have to adjust the games. Check, 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 check. Ska, check, 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 check. Ska, 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 ska. Ska, 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 ska. Ska, 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 ska. Sound check, Mark. Senorino Bambino. Skatastic. Stories told by Beaky. Oracles and beyond. It's Cassie's Oracles and beyond. Ska, ska, Dirty Rotten, Scotty B, Scotty B, Opa Patina, Opa Patina, it's Patina Welcome to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you, and it's Kim's Scud Grammy, darling. It's Grammy Scud. Mark Kropka. Ghastly stories. Welcome to the show. It's ghastly stories. Test. Brain tingles. Guess it sounds good. Nobody's saying anything, so it's Naughty Nicky. Hey, darling. How you doing? It's Nicky Scott. Brain tingle just for you. Break out the old hitters, don't it? Stony Baker, MD. Oracles and beyond. Guys want to hear really awesome boys? Go check out Stories with Beaky. Stories told by Beaky. It's Beaky Scott. Angela Critters. Faiza Niena Skus. They're coming in, share it out. Angela Critter. Welcome to the show. Genevieve. My darling Genevieve. Strong. Sandy Toes. Welcome. Brain tingles. Faiza Niena. It's bottle caps. Bottle caps. And say Sultan. You're in the Sky Zone. It's another world, and another time, and another place. Oh, Papatina. Johnny Small Pepper. Brain tingles. Kiki. Sweet candy kiss. Scotty B, Scotty B. They're lighting up the chat. Scubby mess. Scubby mess. How's everybody doing tonight? Ska Cassie. Mark Kropka. Mark Kropka. Oh my gosh. Zombie Queen. Zombie Queen. Zombie Queen. Zombie Queen. Zombie Queen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all gonna love it tonight. They're coming in. Scubby. Stony Baker MD 007 license to chill. Grab your popcorn. Favorite drink. Roll up it, guy. Whatever your boys. Don't forget to do one thing. Buckle up. It's quite right. It's Julie. And it's Camille Tyler. Camille Tyler. Welcome to the show. Naughty Nikki. Naughty A couple things about this story tonight. Yeah, most of the story takes place in an attic in Dutch town. I actually stayed in an attic in a Dutch town myself. I've been to the Anne Frank house. It's Angela Critters. Angela Critters. You're a scuzzum, darling. It's a figment of Kimmy Kim. Figment of Kimmy Kids. Figment of Kimmy Kids. Ska Kimmy. Jolie. It's Jolie. Jolie. Bobcats. Okie Grover 75. Hey, Okie, love you, bro. Hey, Angela, love you, darling. We all love each other. Bygones be bygones with the right people. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yeah. We'll let the intro roll out. We're going to get started. I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Tonight we're going to be reading Anne Frank, so buckle your seatbelts. It's quite the ride, and we'll see you on the other side. It's Act 1, Scene 1. The scene remains the same throughout the play. It is the top floor of a warehouse and office building in Amsterdam, Holland. Sharply peaked roof of the building is outlined against a sea of other rooftops stretching away into the distance. Nobody is belfry of a church tower. Check, 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 check. The Vestator, whose carry-on rings out the hours. Occasionally faint sounds float up from below. The voices of children playing in the street. The tramp of marching feet. A boat whistle from the canal. Check, check, sound check, 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 check. 3 rooms of the top floor and a small attic space above are exposed to our view. The largest of the rooms is in the center. 2 small rooms slightly raised on either side. On the right is the bathroom out of sight. A narrow, steep flight of stairs at the back leads up to the attic. The rooms are sparsely furnished with a few chairs, cots, table or 2. The windows are painted over or covered with makeshift blackout curtains. In the main room, there is a sink, a gas ring for cooking, and a wood-burning stove for warmth. The room on the left is hardly more than a closet. There is a skylight and something ceiling. There's a small stairwell, steps leading down to a door. This is the only entrance from the building below. When the door is opened, we see that it has been concealed on the outer side by a bookcase attached to it. The rooms are dusty, the curtains and rags, chairs and tables are overturned. The door at the foot of the small stairwell swings open. Mr. Frank comes up the steps into view. He is a Gentile, cultured European in his middle years. There's still trace of German accent in his speech. He stands looking slowly around, making a supreme effort at self-control. He is weak, ill. His clothes are threadbare. After a second, he drops his rucksack on the couch and moves slowly about. He opens the door to one of the smaller rooms and then abruptly closes it again, turning away. Sk, 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 sk. He goes to the window at the back, looking off at the Vester and as its carillon strikes the hour of 6. Then he moves restlessly on. From the street below, we hear the sound of the barrel organ and children's voices at play. There is a many-colored scarf dangling from a nail. Mr. Frank takes it, putting it around his neck. As he starts back for his rucksack, his eyes caught on something lying on the floor. It is a white glove. He holds it in his hand, and suddenly all his self-control is gone. He breaks down crying. We hear footsteps on the stairs. Meep Geese comes up looking for Mr. Frank. Meep is a Dutch woman of about 22. She wears a coat and hat, ready to go home. She is pregnant. Her attitude toward Mr. Frank is protective, compassionate. She says, "Are you all right, Mr. Frank?" "Yes, Meep, yes. Everyone in the office has gone home. It's after 6. Don't stay up here, Mr. Frank. What's the use of torturing yourself like this?" "What do you mean? Where are you going? Where?" Check. Mr. Frank says, "I've come to say goodbye. I'm leaving here, Meep." "What do you mean? Where are you going? Where?" "I don't know yet. I haven't decided." "Mr. Frank, you can't leave here. This is your home. Amsterdam is your home. Your business is here waiting for you. You're needed here. Now that the war's over, there are things that I can't stay here in Amsterdam. Meep, don't you say it has too many memories for me. Everywhere there's something. The house we lived in, the school, that street organ playing out there. I'm not the person you used to know me. I'm a bitter old man. Forgive me, I shouldn't speak to you like this. After all that you did for us, the suffering." "No, it wasn't suffering. You can't say we suffered. I know what you went through, you and Mr. Kramer. I remember it as long as I live. Come, Meep." "Mr. Frank, did you see? Here's some of your papers here. She brings a bundle of papers to him. We found them in a heap of rubbish on the floor after you left. Burn them. But Mr. Frank, there are letters, notes. Burn them, all of them. Burn this. She hands him a paper notebook. Anne's diary. He opens the diary and begins to read. Monday, 6th of July, 1942. 1942, is it possible to me? As he continues down their diary. Great friends. I will start by telling you about myself. I'm 13 years old. I was born in Germany the 12th of June, 1929. As my family is Jewish, following when Hitler came to power. As Mr. Frank reads on, another voice joins his, as if coming from the air. It is Anne's voice. My father started a business importing spice and herbs. Things went well for us till 1940. Then the war came, the Dutch capitulation, followed by the arrival of the Germans. Then things got very bad for the Jews. You could not do this and you could not do that. They forced Father out of his business. We had to wear yellow stars. I had to turn in my bike. I couldn't go to a Dutch school anymore. I couldn't go to the movies or ride in an automobile or even on a streetcar. A million other things. Somehow we children still managed to have fun. Yesterday, Father told me we were going into hiding. Where, he wouldn't say. 5 o'clock this morning, Mother woke me and told me to hurry and get dressed. I was to put on as many clothes as I could. It would look too suspicious if we walked along carrying suitcases. It wasn't until we were on our way that I learned where we were going. Our hiding place was to be upstairs in the building where Father worked. 3 people were coming with us. Van Dans and their son Peter. Father knew the Van Dans, but we never met them. During the last lines, the curtain rises on the scene. The lights dim on, Anne's voice fades out. It is early morning, July 1942. The rooms are bare as before, but they are now clean and orderly. Mr. Van Dam, a tall, portly man in his late 40s, is in the main room, pacing up and down, nervously smoking a cigarette. His clothes and overcoat are expensive and well cut. Mrs. Van Dam sits on the couch, clutching her possessions, a bath box, bags, etc. She is a pretty woman. She wears a fur coat over her clothes. Peter Van Dam is standing at the window of the room on the right, looking down at the street below. He's a shy, awkward boy, 16, wears a cap, a raincoat, and long Dutch trousers. At his feet is a black case, a carrier for his cat. The yellow Star of David is conspicuous on all of their clothes. Everybody's saying hey to everybody out there. Ska, 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 ska. This is Anne Frank, brought to you by Scully's House of Thrillers. Miss Van Dam rises nervous, excited. Something's happened to them. I know it. Mr. Van Dam says, now, Kelly. Mr. Frank, they said they'd be here at 7 o'clock. He said, they have to walk here. You can't expect. They've been picked up. That's what's happened. They've been taken. Mr. Van Dam indicates that he hears someone coming. You see, Peter takes up his carrier and his school bag, etc., and goes into the main room as Mr. Frank comes up the stairwell from below. Mr. Frank looks much younger now. His movements are brisk, his manner confident. He wears an overcoat and carries his hat in a small cardboard box. He crosses to the Van Dam, shaking each of them. Mrs. Van Dam, Mr. Van Dam, Peter. Oop, I lost my place. Hang on. Good night. Act 1. Mrs. Van Dam, Peter. And an explanation of their lateness. There were too many of the green police on the streets today. We had to take the long way around. Up the steps comes Margot Frank, Mrs. Frank, Meep, not pregnant now, and Mr. Kraler. All of them carry bags, packages, and so forth. Star of David is conspicuous on all of the Frank's clothing. Margot is 18, beautiful, quiet, shy. Mrs. Frank is a young mother, gently bred, reserved. She, like Mr. Frank, has a slight German accent. Mr. Krayler is a Dutchman, dependable, kindly. When Mr. Krayler and Meep go upstage to put down their parcels, Mrs. Frank turns back to call Anne comes running up the stairs. 13, quick in her movements, interested in everything. Mr. Frank introduces them. My wife Edith, Mr. and Mrs. Van Dam. Mrs. Frank hurries over, shaking hands with them. Their son Peter and my daughters, Marco and Anne. Anne gives a polite little curtsy as she shakes Mr. Van Dam's hand. Then she immediately starts off on a tour of investigation. Going upstairs to the attic. Meep and Mr. Krayler are putting the various things they bought on the shelves. Mr. Krayler, I'm sorry there's still so much confusion. Mr. Frank replies, please don't think of it. After all, we'll have plenty of leisure to arrange everything ourselves. Meep says, we put the stores of food you sent in here. Your drugs are here, soap, linen here. Thank you, Meep. I made up the beds the way Mr. Frank and Mr. Krayler said. She starts out, forgive me, I have to hurry. I've got to go to the other side of town to get some ration books for you. Mrs. Van Dam says, ration books? If they see our names on ration books, they'll know we're here. There isn't anything. Don't worry. Your names won't be on them. Thank you, Meep. It's illegal in the ration books. We've never done anything illegal. We won't be living here exactly according to regulations. As Mr. Krayler reassures Mr. Frank, he takes the various small things such as matches and soap from his pockets, handing them to her. Mr. Van Dam's talking away. It's a wonder we weren't arrested walking along the streets. And that cat of Peter's crying all the way. Cat, says Anne. Anne, please. It's all right. I've got 3 more. Mr. Frank, Now about the noise. While the men are in the building below, we must have complete silence. Every second can be heard down there, not only in the workrooms, but in the offices too. The men come about 8:30 and leave about 5:30. So to be perfectly safe, from 8 in the morning till 6 in the evening, we must move only when it's necessary. We must not speak above a whisper. We must not run any water. Cannot use the sink or even forgive me. Frank stops abruptly. Here's the sound of marching feet. Everyone is motionless, paralyzed with fear. Frank goes quietly into the room on the right, look down out on the window, and runs after him. The trumping feet pass without stopping. Tensions relieved. After 6, we can move about. We can talk and laugh and have our supper and read and play games. Now, I think it would be wise if we all went to our rooms, settled before 8 o'clock. Mrs. Van Dam, you and your husband will be upstairs. Regret there's no place up there for Peter. He'll be here near us. This will be the common room. We'll meet to talk and eat like one family. And where do you and Mr. Frank sleep? Is this also our bedroom? That isn't right. We'll sleep here and you take the room upstairs. Please, I've thought this out for weeks. It's the best arrangement, the only arrangement. Never, never can we thank you. I don't know what would have happened to us if it hadn't been for Mr. Frank. You don't know how your husband helped me when I came to this country. Knowing no one, not able to speak the language. I can never repay him for that. May I help you with your things? No, come along, leave you. You'll be all right, Peter. You're not afraid. Please, Mother. They start upstairs to the attic room above. Mr. Frank turns to Mrs. Frank. You two must have some rest. You didn't close your eyes last night, nor you, Margot. Aunt stepped up. I slept, Father. Wasn't that funny? I knew it was the last night in my bed, and yet I slept soundly. I'm glad, Anne. Now you'll be able to help me straighten things in here. Come with me. You and Marco rest in this room for the time being. Picks up their clothes, starting for the room on the right. You sure you're not tired, Ann? I feel fine, Mother. I'm going to help Father. Peter, I'm glad you're to be with us. Yes, Mr. Frank. Miss Frank goes to join Mr. Frank and Margot. During the following scene, Mr. Frank helps Margot and Mrs. Frank to hang up their clothes. Then he persuades them both to lie down and rest. The Van Dams in their room above settle themselves. In the main room, Ann and Peter remove their shoes. Peter takes his cat out of the carriage. Ann says, "What's your cat's name?" Mushy. Mushy, Mushy, Mushy. She picks up the cat. I love cats. I have one, a darling little cat. But they made me leave her behind. I left some food and a note for the neighbors to take care of her. I'm going to miss her terribly. What is yours? Him or her? Tom didn't like that from her, putting them back in its carrier. Then I'll have to stop being a stranger, won't I? Is he fixed? No. Oh, you ought to have him fixed. Keep him from, fighting. Where did you go to school? Jewish secondary. But that's where Marco and I go. I never saw you around. I used to see you sometimes. You did. Yeah, in the schoolyard. You were always in the middle of a bunch of kids. Why didn't you ever come over? I'm sort of a lone wolf. What are you doing? Taking it off. But you can't do that. They'll arrest you if you go out without your star. Who's going out? Well, of course you're right. Of course we don't need them anymore. She picks up a knife, starts to take her star off. I wonder what our friends will think when we don't show up today. I didn't have any dates with anyone. Oh, I did. I had a date with Yopi. Go and play ping pong at her house. Do you know Yopi Duvall? No. Yopi's my best friend. I wonder what she'll think when she telephones. There's no answer. Probably go over to the house. I wonder what she'll think. We left everything as if suddenly been called away. She pulls off her star. The cloth underneath shouts clearly the color and form of the star. Look, it's still there. Peter goes over to the store with a star. What are you going to do with yours? Burn it. In the bedroom, Margot and Mrs. Frank are lying down. Mr. Frank starts quietly out. Scuddy, Hattie, pickle, pickle, pickle. Hey, one mighty R, one mighty R, one mighty R, one mighty R. Angela Coretta. It's Addie Pickle. Addie Pickle. Ruin entertainment. Ruin entertainment. Wally fish. Wally fish. Dagger spell. Dagger spell. Miss Glover. Brain tingles. Hey, Mark. It's Mark Krotka. Books are considered dangerous depending on who's in power. Does not like the message. Who dat? Tinkle, 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 tinkle. We listened in silence to the city. And there's a box there. Will you open it? Mr. Frank indicates a carton on the couch and brings it to the center of the table in the street below. There's the sound of children playing. Oh, sound of the wind howling. And opens the carton. You know the way I'm going to think of it here? I'm going to think of it as a boarding house. Like the one that we... Father, my movie stars. I was wondering where they were. I was looking for them this morning. Queen Wilhelmina, how wonderful. Something more, dear. Go on, look further. A diary. I've never had a diary. I've always longed for one. She looks around the room. Pencil. Going down to the office to get a pencil. And no, there's no one in the building right now. Doesn't matter. I don't want you ever to go beyond that door. Never? Not even at nighttime? Everyone's gone on Sundays. Can't I go down and listen to the radio? Never, I'm sorry. It isn't safe. You must never go beyond that door. The first time a man realizes what going into hiding means. I see. It'll be hard, I know. Always remember this, Anika. There are no walls. There are no bolts, no locks that anyone can put out of your mind. People bring us books. We'll read history, poetry, mythology. As a matter of fact, between us, and being here has certain advantages for you. For instance, you remember the battle you had with your mother the other day. You said you'd rather die than wear the overshoes. But in the end, you had to wear them. Well, now you see, as long as we're here, you'll never have to wear overshoes. Isn't that good? Anne's panic is gone. Peter appears in the doorway of his room with a saucer in his hand. He's carrying his cat. I thought I'd better get some water for Moochie here. Frank says, of course. As he starts toward the sink, tower clock begins to chime the hour of 8. He tiptoes to the window, looks down at the street below, turns to Peter. He indicates the pantomime that it's too late. Peter starts back for his room, steps on a creaking board. The 3 of them are frozen for a minute in fear. As Peter starts away again and tiptoes over to him and pours some of the milk from her glass to the saucer for the cat. Peter squats on the floor, putting the milk before the cat. Mr. Frank gives Anne his fountain pen and then goes into the room at the right. For a second, Anne watches the cat. Then she goes over to the center table and opens her diary. The lights dim out. Curtain falls. In the darkness, Anne's voice comes to us again, faintly at first and then with growing strength. I expect I should be describing what it feels like to go into hiding, but I really don't know yet myself. I only know it's funny never to be able to go outdoors, never to breathe fresh air, never to run and shout. But it's the silence in the nights that frightens me most. Every time I hear a creak in the house, or step on the street outside, I'm sure they're coming for us. Days aren't so bad. At least we know that me and Mr. Cratler are down there. Our protectors, we call them. I asked Father what would happen to them if the Nazis found out they were hiding us. Them said that they'd suffer the same fate that we would. Imagine, they know that when they come up here, they're always cheerful and gay, as if there was nothing in the world better. I was in. Friday, 21st of August, 1942. Today I'm going to tell you our general news. Mother is unbearable. She insists on treating me like a baby, which I love. Otherwise, things are going better. Scene 3, little after 6 o'clock in the evening, 2 months later. In the bedroom at the right, studying. Mr. Van Daan is lying down in the attic room above. The rest of the family is in the main room, Anne and Peter sit opposite each other at the center table where they've been doing their lessons. Mrs. Frank is on the couch. Mrs. Van Dam is seated with her fur coat, on which she has been sewing in her lap. None of them are wearing their shoes. Their eyes are on Mr. Frank, waiting for him to give them the signal which will release them from their day-long quiet. It's safe now. The last workman has left. And have you seen my shoes? Your shoes? You've taken them, haven't you? Peter, I don't know what you're talking about. You're going to be sorry. Am I? Peter goes after her, and with the shoes in her hand, runs from him, dodging behind her mother. And dear, we to catch you waiting. Peter made her. They both fall to the floor. They both fall, and Peter pins her down, wrestling with her to get the shoes. Don't, Peter, stop. Peter. Suddenly, Peter becomes self-conscious. He grabs the shoes roughly and starts for his room. Peter, where are you going? Come dance with me. I tell you, I don't know how to. I'll teach you. I'm going to give Moosey his dinner. Can I watch? Doesn't like people around me. Peter, please. No. He goes into his room and slams his door after him. Mr. Frank. And dear, I think you shouldn't play like that with Peter. It's not dignified. Who cares if it's dignified? I don't want to be dignified. Mr. Frank and Marco come from the room. Marco goes to help her mother. Mr. Frank starts for the center table to correct Marco's school papers. Just waiting for somebody to say something. Hattie. Oh my God. You dirty minded. Sonny, don't make me crack up right now. God. Kimmy. It was a figment of my imagination. Wait, a figment of Kimmy Kim's. Get this damn. This chick. hope you guys are enjoying this. It's pretty grueling. Trying to stay on script. I swear, it's still playing fucking loud as fuck, man. It's just my imagination. Oh, shit. That don't work too good either. I'm discombobulated right now. Mama Bear and Judas Cradle. And you complain that I don't treat you like a grown up. But when I do, you resent it. I only want some fun, someone to laugh and clown with. After you've sat still all day and hardly moved, you got to have some fun. I don't know what's the matter with that boy. He isn't used to girls, dear. Give him a little time. Time isn't 2 months of time. I could cry. Come on, Margot, dance with me. Come on, please. I have to help with supper. You know where we're going to forget how to dance. When we get out, we won't remember a thing. Miss Van Dam comes from the bathroom. Next. She looks around. She starts putting on her shoes. Where's Peter? Anne says, where'd he be? He hasn't finished his lessons, has he? His father will kill him if he catches him in there with that cat and not work done. Mr. Frank and Ann finished their dance. They bow to each other with extravagant formality. Sk, 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 sk. Ann, get him out of there, will you? Peter, Peter. What is it? Your mother says to come out. Oh, God. Get the fuck out of here, man. This is streaming. Oh, it's getting crazy. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm giving Mooshies. Elizabeth. Hang on a second, man. Start crying. I can't even read. Oh, you know where your father's at. Then get him his dinner and come right out, you hear? Oh my God, I can't do it. That's fucked up. Miss Van Dam says to Peter, "No, there's the only way to talk to your girlfriend." For heaven's sake, will you please stop saying that? God, Butcher and Frank. Oh, God. So much for the ASMR. Look at him blush. Look at him. Please, I'm not. Anyway, let me alone, will you? He acts like it something to be ashamed of. Be shoved out a little friend. You're crazy. She's only 13. And you're 16. Just perfect. Your father's 10 years older than I am. Mr. Frank abruptly changes the conversation. I wonder where Meep is. She's usually so prompt. Suddenly, everything else is forgotten. They hear the sound of an automobile. They are tense, motionless in their terror. The car starts away. Wave of relief sweeps over them and flings open the door of Peter's room, making a dramatic entrance. She is dressed in Peter's clothes. Peter looks down at her in fury. The others are amused. Good evening, everyone. Forgive me if I don't stay. She jumps up on a chair. I have a friend waiting for me in there. My friend Tom. Tomcat. Some people say that we look alike. But Tom has the most beautiful whispers. And I only have a little fuzz. I am hoping in time. All right, Mrs. Quack Quack. Anna's outraged. Peter, I heard about you, how you talked. Mr. Frank, you hear your mother, Anne. Anne flicks out her tongue for a second, then turns away. Mrs. Frank, come on, open up. Anne opens her mouth very wide. You seem all right. Perhaps an aspirin. Heaven's sake, don't give the child any pills. I waited for 15 minutes this morning for her to come out of the bathroom. I was washing my hair. I think there's nothing the matter with Anne. I got a ride on her bike or a visit with a friend. You've always been curious, so Anne. Mr. Van Dam comes down into the room. From outside, we hear faint sounds of bombers going over in a burst of action. Meat not come yet? Workman just left a little while ago. What's for dinner tonight? Beans, Not again. Miss Frank looks up from his papers. And you got an excellent in your history paper today. Very good in Latin. How about algebra? I'll have to make a confession. Up until now, I managed to stay ahead of you in algebra. Today you caught up with me. We'll leave it to Margot to correct. Isn't algebra vile, Pim? Vile. Margot said, how did I do? Excellent, 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 excellent. Should have used the subjunctive here. Should I? I thought the look here, I didn't use it here. Miss Van Dam, may I try on your coat? No, Anne. It's all right, but careful with it. My father gave me that in the year before he died. He always bought the best money he could buy. Mrs. Van Dam, did you have a lot of boyfriends before you married? Anne, that's a personal question. It's not courteous to ask personal questions. Oh, I don't mind. Our house was always swarming with boys. When I was a girl, we had... Oh, God, not again, Mr. Van Dam. Oh, oh, jeez. Lost my place. Page 16, 17. Wow. It's going to be about a 4-part series, maybe. Tingle, 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 tingle. Brain tingles, 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 tingles. Gimme cans. Angela critters, 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 critters. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? La poupou. Les poupous. Scully brings new meaning to Anne Frank's diary. Voulez-vous? It's Harley's delight. Hey, Harley. What's up, Big Mark? Dirty, rotten. Imbecile. Dirty, rotten. Dirty, rotten. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's. Man, it's heavy stuff, I'll tell you. Nest lover. Nest lover. Stony Baker MD. That's so good. Mm. Patty pickle. Patty pickle. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Faiza Nina. Faiza Nina. Ska. Faiza Ska. Angela Critters. Angela. Mama Bear. It's Mama Bear. You know what it is. It's Ska. Some tape with a twist. Hey, dirty, rotten. Thank you. Down low, breaking it down low, brain tingles. Scotty B. Scotty B. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Crinkle, crinkle. Test, 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 test. What? They took down trees and put up a parking lot. Ice skating was done manually. It's a job. Sky job. Welcome. Ice Ice baby. Ska, 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 ska. Sky child. Well, let me see. Let me see here. What have we? What is that? We need some flow. We need some flow, some airflow. Who that? A child. Sk, 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 sk. Sky child. Welcome. Poisonina. Poisonina. Sk, 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 sk. Let's spice a ska. Sk, sk, sk. Hattie pickle. Hattie pickle. I don't even know how we can find those connotations in that great word. Peter Pan. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna do Peter Pan too. Let's see what's going on here for a minute. Peter Pan. Hattie. Yeah, that's right. Stony One Hooper painting. It's awesome. Peter, Pumpkin Eater. Scullinians. Speaks with the skull lights. Hey, Captain Hook. Yeah, I'm reading the play, the Anne Frank play. I don't know if y'all realize that. It's really difficult. A little harder than I thought. I mean, I think most people know this story. Anne stretching out, putting her ear to the floor, listening to what's going on below. The sound of the bombers fades away. It's a wonder that Meep has a life of her own. The way we make her run errands for us. Please, Meep, get me some starch. Please take my hair out and have it cut. Tell me all the latest news, Meep. Did you know she was engaged? His name is Dirk. And Meep's afraid the Nazis will ship him off to Germany to work in one of their war plants. That's what they're doing with some of the young Dutchmen. They picked them up off the streets. And I don't mean that, dear. I mean the answering back. You must not answer back. They are our guests. You must always show the greatest courtesy to them. We're all living under terrible tension. And have them walk all over me? The way they do her? No thanks. And I'm not afraid that anyone's going to walk all over you. I'm afraid for other people that you'll walk on them. I know what happens to you, Anne. You're wild, self-willed. If I had ever talked to my mother as she talked to me, things have changed. People aren't like that anymore. Yes, mother, no, mother. Anything you say, mother. I've got to fight things out for myself. Make something of myself. So she was strong-willed. Page 20 of 62. Oh, all right, three episodes, not 4. We'll shoot for 3. We're at page 20 of 62. Yeah, I'm at my pace limit right now, so we're gonna wrap up the show here in a minute. What do you guys think about that so far? I mean, we gotta try to have a little fun here and there, but in all seriousness, it's a pretty intense story. You read all those books last night, all right? Big thanks to all you great people out there supporting me. Nis Lover, Angela Critters, Hattie Pickle, Hattie Pickle, Hattie Pickle. It's Hattie Scott. Hey, darling. Hattie Scott. Kiki, Kimmy, Kins. Kimmy, Kins. Kimmy. Dagger spells. Dagger spells. Dirty, rotten imbecile. Hey, Judge. Hey, Judge. See, it's all good. Yeah, we'll dig back into it. I mean, it was a good 2 solid hour show tonight. Felt pretty clean for the most part. Hey, Jolie. It's Joliska. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Judas. Highly welcome. That's good. Yeah, you guys have a great night. Hope I brought a little relaxation and enjoyment into your day. Cure a little boredom. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. A Mark Pirate Radio. Yeah, Mark usually goes on late at night. He might be live tonight. Dagger spells. Hey, Kimmy Cans. Thank you. Seymour. 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 Seymour Cannabis. It's the Jeff word. Scotch F. Hey, Scotty B. Thank you. Thank you. Made me up, Scotty. Angela Critters. Angela Critters. Ska, 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 Angela. Ska, ska, ska. Brain tingles, 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 tingles. Brain tingles, brain tingles. Angela Critters. Ska, 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 ska. Skaness. Skaness. Ska, ska, ska. Skaness lover. Ska, 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 ska. Ska Kimmy. Ska Eddie. Ska dirty. Ska H. Only good night rest for you. Scully tucking you in. Brain tingling on that pillow. And practice your arithmetic and sleep tight.